2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. And let's see what he can do here today. Well, this should affect the ball flight. And here we are with the third shot. Heading towards the rough, this one. Oh, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 14-footer.
What a putt, started this perfectly.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
And now at +4 for the event. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
From about 200 yards out. Going with the hybrid. Pretty sure that one's headed left. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? This would be a great up and down. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Teeing off here at the third hole. That's some good golf right there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Needs this one to kick right. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That was pretty straightforward. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. This is a good chance. Super shot that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes. The Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par three here is an excellent score. This one headed left.
This sand shot awaits. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Looks like she overcompensated there. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We reach one of the great par fives in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par fives that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Opting for the 3-wood.
4 left.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Oh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Sitting at a couple over for the day. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. And back to the course with the live action. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
This for a birdie run. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
This one's looking good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? Setting up here with a very long putt.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, fair effort. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Well, they are doing better than their rival, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Now just 1 over par. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that was dialed in. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot. Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, that's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. There are some professionals that practice those in the dark. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Was that a rush of blood? An opportunity to make a par here. That gets the job done. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's going to the right.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Now 7 shots behind after that. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
This player is just bursting to break through into the winner's circle.
Multiple top 5s this year. I guarantee a win at some point in the year.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their 4th. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, you'll take that. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Not a bad line, this one. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Reached the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Sitting at 2 over par. Playing within their comfort zone there. 16 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your three, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
One stroke behind her rival this week.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie here. Oh, just missed. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Uh-oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. Playing from around 230 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. That's just inside the range.
This is for the par, struggling on this hole.
Oh, so close. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Bean, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Bean beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
We're only back by a couple, Luke, and so they really have a great opportunity to go out and chase down the leaders by day's end. It's a good opportunity, good scoring conditions today. I'm looking forward to the action.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
I think they didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Starting to look really good.
A birdie putt awaits. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. We've arrived at a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Where will this one end up? That's an awful error. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Sitting at 5 over for the event. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. This one heading into the sand. Always a tough shot to get out of.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Ooh. Putting for bogey here. That's frustrating. And this one will be for double bogey. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Well, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at 7 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's out to the right for sure. A quality shot, that. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Now, great rhythm on that swing. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Opting for the 5-wood.
That's definitely left of the green.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And now at +7 for the event. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par threes in all of golf. Who says great par threes need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Good look at birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Opting for the 6 iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. There it is. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. This hole is a par 4. Yeah, that one will play. This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 7. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
And he's down there. You got to read.
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, just missed. Putting for par.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
From about 100 yards. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a four.
Second shot here on the 12th. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Be the ball, Danny. No. For the par. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Setting up now on a par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, that's beautifully judged. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. That's a good putt to make, that one. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Second shot here on the 14th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She got one back on that last hole.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Sitting at 7 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Second shot here on the 15th. That's a good-looking shot there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Could roll into the rough on this one. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Lovely effort, that. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, here we go, Ridge. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Good shot there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, this one will be a bonus. Putt from around 19 feet. Ooh. A par putt awaits.
Yep, tracking well.
Nicely holed. And for par. Currently at 7 over par. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Wonderfully played.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut. But you learn from all the mistakes you made. You move on and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.